morning. Happy Monday. I got a new filter for my lens. I got myself a black mist filter to basically just make everything a little dreamier. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you can even tell a difference. I can tell a difference with this light because this becomes way hazier and not nearly as harsh. I'm doing my first Patreon co-working stream of this. I did one in December, but I've started like a new tier on Patreon. I've talked a little bit about like how I'm kind of reconstructing stuff, and I decided to do, I'm going to be doing, at least for January, we're going to be trying out every Monday where we're going to do a little co-working stream together, and I'm excited to see how it turns out. I'm just trying out a bunch of stuff right now and just seeing what sticks. I'm gonna be doing a lot of like planning and stuff during stream, kind of planning out my month, probably a little bit of like brainstorming and drawing. And then this evening, I have a call with my manager, and then I'm going to probably go to pottery because I haven't been to pottery in a long time. And I actually have some stuff that's been sitting there waiting to get done. I should probably go handle that. Yes, Miss Peepo. Yeah. Stream is supposed to start in 7 minutes. Gonna see how much I can eat before then. And then I might see if I can play with Soph because Sophie seems a little antsy this morning. So I want to see if I can get a little playtime in with her. Miss Pepperoni. And of course, Peepo is at my feet, as she always is. Also, I need to turn on my fairy lights. I took down Christmas this weekend, so Crimbo is all gone. The coziness I miss, but the openness of the space I'm very happy to have. So I'm going to make sure that I eat this apple peanut butter oatmeal that I made because my stimulants are kicking in. And when my stimulants kick in, me and my appetite have a real hard time. So gotta make sure I'm eating. I'm excited about this stream. We'll see how it goes. I haven't even done like my makeup and my hair is still drying, but that's okay. We're casual here. We're chill, right? Cool beans. Let's see how this goes. I want to take a quick moment to say thank you to Brooklinen for sponsoring this video. If you're anything like me, you are perpetually sleepy because you are constantly kept awake by your various midnight calling ADHD hyperfixations. So it is very important to make your bed a very comfy, very cute, very inviting space so that you can resist the temptations of those pesky little brainworms and get them the rest that they really actually need, which is where Brooklinen comes in. It can be hard to find bedding that is really, really cute, but also really high quality, and Brooklinen makes it so easy breezy to do so. I got this Luxe Sateen sheet set in this beautiful blue called Blue Tide, and I paired it with this king-size Dreamweave waffle bed blanket in the color Honey, which is very appropriate for me. They also have this lush new botanical green colorway, along with some darling new floral ditzy patterns. So they've got something for everyone. Click my Brooklinen link below in the description for a special offer. Whether it's your first time hearing about them or you're a returning shopper, Brooklinen has something for you. Thank you again to Brooklinen for supporting this channel. So stream was really fun, and I think it was quite the success. I think this will be a good addition to my Patreon, especially doing it every Monday. Really feels like it sets me up for good stuff. So it is so dim today, but I'm gonna go on a little walk, maybe get myself a little coffee, get myself a little treat, and then gonna come back here, and I do need to record an episode of Points of Articulation, which is like the spooky scary podcast that I do, and we'll kind of see where I'm at, and then I will try and we'll see if I can get to the pottery studio tonight. And if I can't get to the pottery studio tonight, then I will probably draw and play Baldur's Gate. But I would love to get to the pottery studio. So, Miss Sophie. Hi, my baby girl. Yeah, was that yummy? Did you have a good lunch? Oh, you ate it all up. You ate it all up. Good girl. You want some more? My hungry girl. Hi. Hello. It's Tuesday. It's mid-afternoon. I've gotten a decent bit of work done. I was able to go through my mail this morning and I was able to do some organizing with like Patreon stuff because I'm very behind on packing my last few Patreon rewards. So I was doing that. Also taking care of that, finessing that and organizing it in Google Sheets and stuff. I'm eating lunch and then I'm going to be going to get a haircut today. And then after the haircut, I will probably need to get groceries. And then after groceries, I'm going to be coming home because Aries is going to be coming over tonight. I thought that he was going to be coming over to help me out with Patreon stuff, but I realized my December rewards aren't in, and so they'll be in a couple days. But I'm kind of bundling the November and December rewards together for people that were subscribed to those tiers during both of those months, just to save myself a bit of money on postage. So, hi Pepper. It's a little boring around here, in all honesty, but I'm kind of just trying to relish in that. I do worry sometimes that my videos aren't like interesting enough, but this is just kind of a very honest glimpse at my work week, especially as I'm like let me take a bite of this, especially as I'm trying to make sure that the like excitement of the new year doesn't run away with me, as I know it tends to. So, hi Miss Pepper. Hey baby girl. Yeah, are you my superstar? You can't have any of this food. So I'm trying to just kind of like, I hate doing my mail. I hate sorting through my mail. Mail is one of those things I have a lot of like resistance around. Pepper is noodling on the ground next to me. But I'm just trying to like, I don't know, reframe the way I think about my life. I'm trying to let go of my sense of urgency that I tend to have around everything I do, even in terms of like relaxing. I tend to always have this kind of, I feel like I always have this kind of like constantly humming, I gotta go, I gotta make it happen. I have to make sure that I'm relaxing in the most optimized way possible. And I'm trying very hard to let that go. I'm trying very hard to let my perfectionism go. And just kind of let things be as they are. Hi, my love. Yeah, you're perfect. You know that? So yeah, nothing too thrilling. Just taking it a day at a time. The sun's kind of peeking in and out of the clouds, which is nice, but it is cold today, so I'm gonna need to bundle up. I am very excited though. I did order myself as a little Christmas present to myself. I ordered myself my first pair of Bloodstones, which are these boots. They're like the most PNW shit ever. And I've lived in Seattle for almost 8 years and I still don't own a pair, so I figured it was about time. And also my Timbs, my Timberland boots are a little bit busted right now. Like every time I walk, they squeak. So once I get my Bloodstones in, and then I'll have another pair of winter shoes to wear while I bring my Timbs into the cobbler to get the soles fixed. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this and then I'm going to leave for my haircut so I can get a coffee beforehand. Hi, people. What you doing? Your claws are so long. Please don't claw my sweater. Gambate? Gambare? I forget which one it is. Yes, hi. She's so silly. saturation in my videos, you can see the delineation between like the warm brown and like my cool natural.
There's pink under this.
I know. It's crazy. So when I was little, my mother would make me what she called platters, which were usually just an amalgamation of snacks that I loved. If she offered me like a couple different options for dinner and I didn't know what I wanted, she would usually just make me a platter, and I was always so happy with it. And now you would term that girl dinner, I guess. But my friend Allegra actually offered to me the term kitchen mouse meals, which I much prefer. And I've realized that this is my favorite way of eating food. This is my favorite way of eating food. This is the easiest way for me to eat food. If you are also, I mostly want to share this because if you are also 30 years old, you're a very picky eater, you like very simple, boring foods, whether it be due to, neurodivergence or anything else, and you've been made to feel shame for it, I am going to personally say, f those people, because the most important thing is that you are nourishing your body. And if nourishing your body looks like collecting a bunch of little things like a little kitchen mouse, then so be it. I like this because for me it removes the pressure of like having to sit down and like eat like a full meal. I don't have to eat everything at once because I'm scared of it getting cold. I do have this bagel that I don't want to get cold, but that's one item. Everything else, I can just eat as I please. I've got some greens with the cucumber. I've got fruits with the orange and the blueberry. I have carbs. I have some fats with the yogurt and the cheese and the cream cheese to get a little bit of protein in. Again, this is a plain bagel with plain cream cheese. I am not very exciting, nor really adventurous when it comes to food. I like what I like, and that's fine. Usually, if someone offers me to try something, and it's something I've never tried before, I'll usually give it a go, because there's no harm in trying. I can always just spit it out if I don't like it. But I just like eating food in the same style and presentation as the way that I would eat, as my favorite way of eating food when I was a kid, is very healing for me. Eating like this means I get fed. And isn't that the most important thing? I'm here to say that I am such a big fan of kitchen mouse meals because I think that the term girl dinner, which I think initially meant this, it got reduced down to an iced coffee and a handful of grapes or something. And then it became this really weird diet culture ED thing. And the idea of girl dinner is basically just compiling a bunch of snacks together to create a meal, to create a selection that would substantiate a meal without the formality of needing to prepare food. So that's why I like kitchen mouse meals. So if you are also a kitchen mouse, cheers to you. I do love plain bagels. There's just something about it. So I had a talking head segment recorded that basically explained this new craft I was getting into, but lo and behold, the audio got just so extremely messed up, so I'm going to explain it to you in voiceover instead. What I am doing is I'm making paper-mache trays because I rediscovered this artist that I first heard about ages and ages and ages ago, I think on TikTok, but it is this artist named Corey Beth Makes, and she makes these incredible paper-mache trays and vases, and it's just, she also has a book actually teaching you how to make paper plants. She's very cool. And she recently released a class on making these paper-mache trays, and as you saw in some of the previous footage, I like cleaned out my little monitor stand shelf because it's such a mess in there. And I was thinking that I needed little organizers to slot in there, but the sizing is really particular and I didn't want to like buy stuff or go hunting for things. So I was like, why not just make some of my own? So that's what I did on a whim. The night before this at like midnight, I bought her course and I started taping together cardboard to make little trays. And so that's what I'm doing again here. You essentially, she even has like templates and stuff in her class, but I was like, okay, well, I want rectangle organizers. So I'm just gonna make little rectangle boxes. And that's what I did. I just took one of the many shipping boxes that I had sitting in my kitchen that were broken down and just cut out some shapes. And I'm taping it together because you essentially cut your template out of cardboard. She has like she shows you different methods of like making the shapes that you need and stuff in the course, but you basically cut your shapes out of cardboard, tape them up with masking tape, cover them in PVA glue, cover them in paper mache, and then gesso them and paint them. And as of recording this, these things have been like fully taped up, they've been glued, they are ready for the paper mache stage, but I don't want to do the paper mache at home because I know that the cats are going to get into it. So I will probably need to do that at the studio. So I've actually even been bothering my friends being like, hey, if any of y'all come across any newspaper or newsprint, let me know. I order a lot of stuff online and it feels nice to be able to repurpose the cardboard into something that I will actually use. I'm always learning and I'm always being reminded of just how much I love tactile art, like art that is fun and functional and can be used on a daily basis. I think that's why I enjoy pottery so much. And so finding another art form to bring that around with is a delight. And I am so excited to see how I'm going to paint these things. I'll fill you in and I'll let you know how it goes. But I'm hoping that I'll be able to get into the studio to paper mache these sometime soon because I really need to organize my little monitor stand. So suffice to say, I have unlocked a new craft, a new hobby. I'm collecting them like Pokemon. It's so fun. God, I love making stuff. This is a very exciting surprise unboxing. I love it when I pre-order things and then I forget that I pre-ordered them. So when they arrive, it's so thrilling. I pre-ordered the re-release of Rebecca Green's acrylic gouache set with Holbein, and it just came in. Oh, and it's beautiful. Rebecca Green is one of my favorite illustrators. I look up to her a lot. Look how absolutely stunning that is. Just gorgeous. Gorgina. Absolutely stunning. And then crack it open. Oh, if we take this away. Oh my God. I mean, come on now. And these are colors that I love, especially that blue. That smalt blue is like my favorite color in these. And I love the fun lids that they have. I'm so happy and I'm so excited. Well, I guess this means we have to go to the studio tomorrow because I got to test these bad boys out. Oh, what a happy surprise. And then my December postcards also arrived. My December Patreon postcards, which are going to be the last Patreon postcards that I'm offering for the time being. I think they turned out pretty damn cute, actually. Holy shit, that looks really good. Very excited about these. This was my friend Matt Johns, basically, because I was like, how can I spruce up this piece? And he essentially came back to me and he was like, these are some ways you can add like lighting and stuff. And I was like, what? And so I feel like I learned a lot about just rendering very simple lighting for my style. And I feel like it completely transformed the whole piece. And I think it just turned out really cute and I'm really happy with it. So that felt good to make. And I'm so glad that it turned out so well. Pepper, do not eat the fake plants. I'm going to give you guys real food here very shortly. They're impossible. I'm going to feed them, record Spooky Scary Podcast, and then probably just tape up a bunch of little trays and cover them in glue. And then I can paper-mache them tomorrow. So we'll see. This is probably going to be the last time that I talk to you. So thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for watching. I hope you liked it. I hope that it was comfy cozy. Again, sometimes I fear that my vlogs are a bit boring because I think that my day-to-day is a wee bit mundane. But I'm trying to find the joy and the sanctity in the mundane. So I'm glad that I could share it with you for a mo. Sophie Barton, do not eat my wires, ma'am. Yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you again to Brooklinen for sponsoring. Thank you so much for my patrons. I love y'all. Y'all are the very best. And I'll see you in the next one. So bye. Good night. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you next time. Hi, Miss Peepo.